Afternoon from Kigali, Rwanda. This is the FIBA AfroBasket, and it's the quarterfinal between Senegal and Angola. Well, the rankings, the FIBA World Ranking has Angola at number 33 in the world and Senegal number 36. Who knows? Maybe Senegal will start as strong favorites in this one. Côte d'Ivoire taking on Guinea in the next one. And we expect both games to be competitive, exciting, thrilling, all of the above. You see the road to the final, of course. The winner of this game will take on the winner of Côte d'Ivoire, Guinea, who again play in that second game on the other side of the bracket. Cape Verde against Uganda tomorrow, as well as Tunisia taking on the South Sudanese. Well, there he is. Pep Claros is in the house, and so is Graham Hiscock, my partner. I'm Jeff Taylor. And Graham, you know what? In many respects, the tournament starts now for this Senegal team that has been so impressive. But I think without question, this is their most competitive game to date.
Yeah, Angola are going to be a tough proposition. They've really grown into the competition, lost their first two games in tough circumstances, and then won the next two, playing tough D all the way, 73-58 against the DR Congo, and then beating Egypt 70-62. But they've got their hands full with Senegal, who have taken teams apart. But Carlos Marais is going to be huge. He is leading this team in scoring at 14 points a game, and it's going to be massive for him to lead this team past Senegal today.
Edson Doniema, who's their best defender in this tournament and also their best singer. He led them in the national anthem in their last game against Egypt when the system didn't start up, and it was quite impressive hearing all of those Angolans. It was something that really galvanized them ahead of their game against Egypt. And Pep Claros from the Catalonian region of Spain, and I think has done a great job with the personnel that he's got, and now he is going to have the test of all tests as the coach of Angola at this AfroBasket, because Senegal have been playing like a runaway train. No team has been able to stop them. Probably the team that did the best job against them was Uganda, who trailed, I think it was by 9 points at halftime, and then once the second half started, they just pulled away for a big win. You know, Uganda weren't at their best in that game, and I think they've gotten steadily better. But certainly Senegal has shown no signs of fading. And, you know, probably most objective observers on the play that we've seen would say this is the team that is going to win the FIBA AfroBasket.
Yeah, it's the best all-round team on the outside with Branco Badio leading the way there, and on the inside with Jeng, and the size they've got with Fai. They are a dangerous, dangerous team. They've taken care of teams easy. 93-55 Uganda, 75-104 South Sudan and Cameroon in the last game, 98-65. And Branco Badia leads them in points, 18.3. Henry Pierre, who didn't play in the last game, 6.5 assists. And Gorgui Dieng, 8.3 rebounds, 17.7 points per game.
And what's interesting is that 23.3, the efficiency, the team high efficiency of Branco Badio, but Gorgui Dieng has closed that gap considerably and comes in this at 21. Just goes to show how their all-round play has been excellent.
Yeah, that's sensational to have two guys over 20 with efficiency, but Gorgui Dieng just does his own thing at his own pace, solid in the middle, surrounded by great speed and great athleticism. They are going to be a tough nut to crack, but maybe Angola are the team with their grittiness, their toughness. Pep Claros has not panicked once during this tournament.
Well, we're going to hear the national anthems for both teams, Angola and Senegal. So we'll have a pause in the commentary. Great stuff always, hearing the national anthems, and Paco, the top Senegalese fan, bellowing out his tunes along with the Senegal players. And of course, Angola, always great to hear them. Boniface Ndong, the former star of Senegal and longtime pro, now the coach. There you see Abulu Amir, from Egypt, Julio Anaya from Panama, and Sofia Ruha Marisa from Rwanda. For some reason, we've got Julio Anaya's name different this time, Friel. I think we're missing the Friel in there as well. But one of the great referees, Shilde Dondal, Gilson Bango, Edson Doniema, Eduardo Mingas, and Hermenegildo Santos. That's a tough one. In the starting five, Gonçalves, Teotonio Do, Moraes, Gacko, Pedro, and Buemba. Of course, coming off the bench and led by that man right there, Jose Claudos Canals, otherwise known as Pep Claudos. And he brings a little bit of pep to the job. They have a little pep in their step when they run out onto the court, as does this Senegal team. You don't want to get into a situation where you trail these guys by a lot of points, because once you get into that situation, it's awfully difficult. Branco Badio has been the sensation that you've spoken about, Graham, in this. Alga Njai, Gorgui Dieng, terrific. Youssou N'Doye and Pierre Henry. And then you've got Endor, Deem, Diallo, Torre, and the two Fais coming off the bench, as well as Diop. And all playing, again, for Boniface Ndong. So, a minute away. Any last thoughts, Graham? I know that you have plenty.
Yeah, well, Senegal, both these teams, Senegal and Angola, have reached the quarterfinals, the last 8 participations. Senegal are leading all scores, 98.3 points a game. No other team has scored more than 85 points a game. Angola are leading the offensive rebounds, so they need to get off the glass. 19.3 offensive rebounds a game. They're the only team to have grabbed 20-plus offensive rebounds in multiple games in this year's tournament. They're going to have to do that again today to get extra possessions. But Senegal have been excellent. They've not been pushed yet. Can Angola do that and stop Badio, Dieng, Piera, Ibrahim Afai? It's a real tough team. But Gilson Bango's got to step up and play big. He's the leading rebounder, second leading scorer, nearly a double-double. 9.3 points, 9.5 rebounds a game. He's going to be huge, as well as Carlos Moraes and Gilde Dondal is the real energy and bright spark.
Well, Moraes always comes off the bench and seems to make a big difference for this team. But I think this is a game about tempo, even though you got the 24-second shot clock. I don't think Angola want to run with this team. They will run, obviously, if they get a chance, but I think the slower the tempo, maybe the better against Senegal. Angola taking on Senegal here in the first quarterfinal of the FIBA AfroBasket in Kigali, Rwanda. We're underway here in the Kigali Arena, the almost brand spanking new Kigali Arena, in fact. Dos Santos passes it outside. Doniema drives in, and, well, that wasn't coming close, but it was blocked. Shilde Dondal gets it off the rim, and Gorgui Dieng fouled from behind by Dos Santos.
Yeah, great rim protection by N'Doye. You've got to go stronger than that. And N'Doye just stays in close attendance to Doniema and blocks the shot.
The single most successful team in AfroBasket history wearing the black and red today, Angola, with a little bit of yellow in there as well. 11-time champions. That was then, this is now. Gorgui Dieng misses with his first attempt. And a foul called on N'Doye. Contact being boxed out by Gilson Bango. That's our favorite name to say if you haven't noticed. Here it is, you can see him scrapping away.
That's what they got to do. They've just got to play the toughest D.
Gonçalves looking from the bench. He will play a key part in this game as well.
Yeah, he was huge in the last game.
Mingus, the 42-year-old. Jump hook, And that should settle the nerves a little bit for Angola. People are wondering, how can you have a 42-year-old playing for you at the FIBA AfroBasket? And, well, he just provided one reason why. He comes out, hits the first shot, settles him down. Njai misses, and Dundao not able to bring that rebound down.
Yeah, Dundao skying for the rebound. Extra possession coming for Senegal, but going back to Gorgui Dieng, he just plays it at his own pace. Simple jump hook.
Mingus, yep. There
Sorry,
you go.
For Mingus, I mean, yes.
Yep, here's Dos Santos now, and Senegal starting cold. Doniema into the corner. Dundao gets the baseline, passes it back outside to Dos Santos. He's open. It's good.
Yeah, looking good. Angola, great penetration and kick. Dos Santos does the rest with a three.
Badio gets inside. Branco Badio's pass batted out of bounds by Shilde Dundao.
Yeah, Angola competing hard on the defensive end. That's what they got to do. Outwork, out-hustle Senegal. Then maybe they have a chance.
Njai from the left corner. And good box out by Mingus. Now he's leading the fast break, or bringing it across midcourt.
Yeah, solid play for Mingus. Old school basketball.
He's actually had his best start of the tournament. And he's had a good tournament. 6 of 11 from deep. Here he is, whipping the basketball over to Doniema for three. He's actually the best shooter, Doniema, in Angolan basketball. But his primary focus here has been leading the team defensively. And Ndoye misses, and then the follow from Gorgui Dieng. You know, you would think if you're Angola, you want to pass it around on offense, make that Senegalese defense work. Mingus pulls up. Boy, that was one that he would have expected to make.
Yeah, he had space there, just couldn't get it to go.
Branco Badio. And again, Shilde Dundao reaching in, knocking it out of bounds as Carlos Moraes waits for his name to be called.
Yeah, well, this is a different challenge for Branco Badio. He's got someone as quick as him that's guarding him, so we'll see how that matchup develops.
Uh-oh, this is tough here for anybody. Dieng, short though. Oh, falls right into the hands of Henry, and then the ball goes to Njai rather, and he drills the three. So you'll get punished by Senegal if you give away second, third chances. They'll eventually put it in the basket.
Yeah, been impressed with his shooting. Another three-pointer for Njai from the corner.
Gilson Bango turns, has it knocked out of his hands by Dieng, then he goes back up, and a foul has been called. Is it on Ndoye or Dieng?
Good job by Bango staying with it.
That was on Dieng.
He's going to get fouled now.
Looks like he might have gotten fouled twice. So they called the foul on Njai. And the first free throw is good from Gilson Bango, who's not been the best free throw shooter.
He's 7 of 12 coming into this game.
The second attempt is rims out. Entry, and Dieng just goes up easily for the dunk. That's a worrying sign.
Beautiful pass by Henry there. Bounce pass to split the Angolan defense. And Dieng doing the rest with a slam.
Dos Santos. Oh, he got to the basket, but then threw it too hard off the glass. Henry down low to Badio this time, and he turns and goes up. So a little post-up action on Dundao.
Yeah, good option for Branco Badio. Use your height, your quickness, and he gets inside position on Gilde Dundao.
Unforced turnover. And the basketball will go to Senegal, who lead now for the first time, 7-6. Gakko is going to come in from Ingash. And Gilson Bango is also going out with Antonio Do entering the contest. Ibrahima Faye and Mamadou Faye also coming in.
Yeah, Senegal just stepping things up now. Angola feeling the pressure. They average 13 steals a game, 6 block shots, Senegal, so they're not just the leading scorers.
Excuse me, it's not Mamadou Faye, it's Bamba Diallo, number 2. Who's in the right corner. Branco Badio turns into the double team, but then a foul called on Branco Badio for holding Dondao, who's trying to get the basketball.
Yeah, nice job by Angola. They've got a match. Senegal go toe-to-toe with them, because once Senegal get a sniff that they're in the ascendancy, they will go off.
Great turn, then watch him, and you can see he was not, had his left arm around his leg, not letting him reach out and grab the basketball. His first foul.
Yeah. That's a great test for Branco Badio. You know, they've cruised through the first 3 games.
Ooh. So an early timeout has been called. 4.5 minutes into, is it a timeout? Because they haven't gone to the benches. They're reviewing something. Sorry, an official review to see if it's an unsportsmanlike foul, probably on Branco Badio. And I think it might be. He's okay here, but then he loses it, and then he reaches over, and I think they're going to call that even from that angle. It looks like an unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, just he makes a blind turn straight into Dos Santos, and then he's in trouble. And then they're scrapping. He's the wrong side of Jude Dundao, and there's the issue.
No, I didn't even see that the Angolans had appealed for the unsportsmanlike. So again, here, this will show it right here. Oh, no, it doesn't really.
Just out of picture.
You do see him kind of slide towards Badio. This is where the referees are making the most of the technology at their disposal. And they are not going to call it. And I think it's because there was no clear. It certainly looked like it was. But I think because there was no definitive proof in the photograph, in the video, they couldn't call it.
Yeah, I think that when they look at the IRS, they've got to have a clear view of what's going on. And as you say,
I mean, Pep Poiro's going to have no complaints there because they've taken their time to review it.
Yeah, and we hope the refs do the same.
Boimba, and a reach and a foul. Is that the second one on Badio?
Yeah.
Branco Badio, 2 quick fouls.
Well, this is good signs for Angola, putting pressure on the Senegalese star. And Boyamba had some good minutes in the last game for Angola. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Boimba, yeah.
Boyamba, 9 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists in 13 minutes.
That was against Egypt, right?
Yeah,
so.
in the last game, yeah.
Boimba misses both free throws, and those are the types of well, areas where Angola need to play near perfect basketball. You would think to have a chance of beating the Lions of Senegal. Ibrahima Faye, an early introduction to the game today. Nowhere for Gorgui Dieng to go, but the ball, Angola stepped out of bounds.
Yeah.
Gorgui Dieng looks up and says, hey, I'm the veteran, I'm the NBA star. I'm not getting any love here from the refs.
Well, he got himself in a bit of bother there on the baseline. I'm not sure he was going to be able to get his shot up anyway. He was almost behind the backboard, but good D for Angola. They're helping each other.
Oh, they're going to say it's the basketball that belongs to Angola.
Yeah, well.
Okay, no, now it is indeed Senegalese basketball. We've seen that a few times. We see the referees have to change one way to the other. Uh-oh, he's not going to be stopped here, is he? Well, he is. He's fouled. And another aspect to Gorgui Dieng's game that makes him so good is his ability to knock down free throws.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, the hands were up for Gakko, but referees obviously felt there was enough contact.
Oh, they called it on Dondao from the front for reaching. Got a lot of ball there. So Jang, who's been shooting at 76, almost 77% coming into this, makes the first.
He looks on a mission, I think, Jang, to dominate this Angolan team if he can.
But he wants to get that first title, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, and that's great to have him here, and you can see his reason and the team they've put together. They've left Badio out. If I was Gonçalves, go straight up Badio. He's got all the moves to create issues for Senegal. Yeah, Angola's number 3.
Yeah, Gonçalves has checked into the game as well as Moraes. Moraes comes right out and strokes a three-pointer. He hits a lot from that spot, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's turning back the years big time, Carlos Moraes. Previous game, or previous couple of games, he's just come out red hot.
Moraes, the AfroBasket MVP back in 2013, Ibrahim Afai, and Diallo over to Dur, and Gonçalves gets the turnover now. Gakko goes in and misses the layup. Can you believe it? Again, Bouemba missed as well. Boy, that's going to give Angolan fans gray hairs, or gray hair. Gorgui Dieng just punishing that Angola defense.
Yeah, Angola got to take care of the ball around the hoop. Just come back down and go up strong. And then Gorgui Dieng straight to the hoop for the finish.
Moraes, a little step back. Rolling back the years. Yeah. Carlos Moraes gets a low 5 from Gorgui Dieng.
Yeah, he's been great. Really enjoy watching him. He's just ready to go as soon as he comes in.
Branco Badio gets in the paint, and a foul called on Doe. Antonio Doe.
Well, aggressive play was yeah.
Look at Moraes.
Through the legs, off the catch, step back, lateral step back, or step to the side, it doesn't matter. He's in rhythm and he's focused, and Angola giving Senegal their first real big test.
Sounded kind of like you were giving lessons to line dancing there. Step to the side, step to the front. Okay. And
dips. Yeah. We'll be doing the okie dokie before we know it. They're dancing in the stands here. Wonderful scenes.
Branco Badio makes both free throws.
It was an aggressive move by Badio. Defense was waiting for him. Fortunately enough for him, he's able to Euro step round to the left to avoid any contact.
So I think now there's an advantage for Angola, so much that, or perhaps the situation has improved the possibilities with Gorgui Dieng taking a seat. Lekini, or Gonçalves goes up, and they're calling traveling. I don't believe it.
Well, it looks a great play.
Yeah, he did. Great. He shuffled his feet. Good call by the ref.
Yeah. It was a good solid jump stop, then he shuffled before he put the shot up.
Pep Quaros obviously needs to see the replay on that one. Just a little bit of a hop. Good help from behind by Doe, taking it away from Dur. Moraes, bullet pass inside to Gakko, and again, Angola missing another layup.
That's a couple he's missed
fouled.
Now.
Ideally, you want to go up and dunk that basketball. You're not going to dunk that one, but you might be able to dunk this one. No, sorry, wrong replay.
Yeah, Gakko's had some good minutes for Angola. But these last two, the layup, where he just couldn't elevate, and then they couldn't get the putbacks in Angola, and then that one just got to finish. Especially against Senegal, you give them too many chances, they will punish you.
This is a fascinating matchup, Henry and Lekeni, or Gonçalves. Fine, nowhere to go. They did a great job. Doe stepping in front. Now on the break, Bwemba, and fouled by Henry, who quite honestly was getting back to play good defense, but certainly with the contact, you can see why that call was made. And Bwemba slow to get up. Watch this.
Yeah.
Just kind of cut under him, didn't he?
Yeah, pass ahead. Bwemba's in midair, and...
Oh yeah, you take your feet. He's left his feet. That's a dangerous play. Always, when you have your feet taken out from under you, it's not a good situation.
Yeah. Well, we saw it in much worse circumstances with Dengu, and that could have been a lot worse.
Senegalese flags providing some great theater. I'll tell you what, you go to Dakar for a AfroBasket or women's AfroBasket or any type of national team game, it is unbelievable how they get behind their team. They fill up 3 sections, and it's just constant music and singing the entire game.
Yeah, and the team have been playing to that rhythm, but the Angola fans, I think, are opposite side of the arena. They're dancing, they're singing. They haven't got the band, though. They haven't got the drums and the whistles.
Makes the first free throw. Boniface Ndong going to check something with the scores table. Boniemba again, so ties it at 13.
Exactly the sort of start Angola would have wanted. Tough, gritty game.
Dewar turns and scores. Quality coming from the bench.
Yeah, that's big, big mismatch. And Dewar turn, fade away, splash.
Tough matchup here going up against Phi. Moraes steps back. Oh, and he gets it to go. He gives Phi a facial.
Yeah, he is in total confidence.
And now Gonçalves comes up with a steal. Turns into the corner. Moraes. Got it! Oh! Carlos Moraes is taking over the game for Angola.
Yeah, he's unconscious. Makes 1-3, then the steal from Gonçalves. And then Moraes to the corner. Knocks down a second triple.
11 points coming off the bench, but don't forget it was started by the great steal by Gonçalves, who again is making an impact. Look at that, forcing the turnover. Moraes again on the break. Good!
This is outrageous, Jeff.
Wow! Turning up the heat. Carlos Moraes, 14 first quarter points, and he came off the bench.
Yeah.
And the ball goes over back to Angola, who suddenly are emerging as a team that we're accustomed to seeing over the years. We've had so many struggles, and they needed some leadership from the likes of Moraes, somebody to put the ball in the basket, essentially.
Yeah, he's so many different threes. Everyone's different. Between the legs, shoots it in transition, and then off the steal from Gonçalves.
Gonçalves spinning, turning, gets blocked.
Good deep by far. He didn't take any of those fakes by Gonçalves.
And Henry has it knocked away, but it goes to Deem.
Yeah, a couple of the Senegal players are well rested, Deem, and Pierre Henry did not play in the last game. Travel. They've got to sort their footwork out. He called it with his back to the basket, Doe, and then ripped it through and attacked. Good idea. But footwork just got to be a bit more solid. Carlos Moraes, take your breath away basketball. And again, Gonçalves with another deflection. Yeah, Gonçalves poked it away, but straight into the hands of Deem. Henry goes away. Now, he didn't play last game. He was on the bike. Is he 100% fit? not making the impact he did earlier in the tournament, but this Angolan team is a different proposition. Badio back in on 2 fouls, remember.
Badio brings it up. He puts it up from deep off the back of the iron. Moraes had it, but lost it. And remember, Angola missed some layups as well. This lead could be even bigger. Deem spins, turns, fumbles it away. Doniema, and they're going to stop the clock. They're going to stop play because the shot clock expired.
Great play by Angola against Senegal, not noticing that the shot clock was about to expire, and they just kept going through their moves. Got to get the shot up. 7 turnovers for Senegal.
Shilde Dondao, final seconds about to go off the clock. He puts up a runner, and it won't drop. But nevertheless, 22-17. This Angola team has come out, and they've got a first quarter lead over Senegal. With 10 minutes gone, 22 for Angola, 17 for Senegal.
Yeah, look at some of the stats. 2 of 12 from 2. Well, listening to coach. The stats, and the outstanding stat for Angola, 71% plus from 3-point range, and that's because of Carlos Moraes.
Yeah, Moraes, just terrific, and what a luxury to have him coming off the bench. But again, Gonçalves has been just as important with his defense, and his physicality is able to match up, it seems, pretty well with Pierre-Henry. So,
yeah. Well, Henry doesn't look 100%. Badio's picked up 2 fouls. Jeng's doing his thing, but Moraes just first shot straight off the bench, nailed it. Then he went inside for a 2-point shot. The fade, he's got so many types of shots. And a little shovel pass from Gakko, just pulls up off a quick dribble. The rotation's perfect. He's just pushing it. He's pushing the ceiling higher and higher for this Angolan team. "11 times champions, but haven't been on the podium for a number of years now, Jeff. So they're trying to get back to their former glories and create their own modern history.
Yep,
not just the former history.
I'm giving a lot of credit to those veterans in that Angola team, as well as Pep Claros. They've come out and certainly given themselves a chance here with this positive start to the game.
Yeah.
Gorgui Dieng back into the game as the second half starts, along with Branco Badio. Njai, ball goes off the hands of Dieng. He gets it back. Ibrahim Afai and Dur also in there. Now the ball thrown out of bounds, and it goes over to Angola, and Senegal out of sorts right now.
Yeah, I'll get Njai. Just a strange pass. But it's the pressure that Angola are putting on them. We know their defense is great. We talked about it a lot through their 2 defeats, that they were just their 2 narrow defeats, the Cape Verde on opening night. And they've carried on playing great D, and now their offense is starting to click.
I'm just going to make a prediction that Boniface Sendong is going to get a technical today. He is protesting quite a bit over there. And Gonçalves goes up, and he's fouled. He's got a chance for a 3-point play.
Great play from Gonçalves again. Attacks, slows down, brings it out, retreat dribble, and then he slows down. Come and foul me, please. And then he goes right-handed off the right foot. They're just so highly gifted players. And Gonçalves is right up there. And Badio has to go. Yeah, 3 fouls, Jeff.
3 on Badio, and that is a Badio news for Senegal.
With
then, arguably their best player in this tournament.
Sure, but He's young, and now he's coming up against an Angolan team that are determined, focused.
Five off the iron. And Senegal are, well, let's don't forget that Angola as well have had to overcome a lot of adversity in this tournament. They're battle hardened. Maybe Senegal or not. Maybe that's not helping them right now. Into the corner he goes. Gonçalves for three, went in and out.
Yeah, good patient offense though by Angola. The three was wide open, just didn't fall for Gonçalves.
Five. Gets it to Chang. Pedro now in the game as well. For Angola, Fai gets inside, and he is fouled by Jean Lopez.
Yeah, good attack from behind the three-point line. Little fake. Gets Mingesh out of the play and then attacks the heart of the Angola defense. And he'll go to the line for two much needed shots. Senegal have got to turn this around because the Angolan fans are loving this.
How do you know they're Angolan fans?
Well,
oh, because it says Angola painted all over their chests?
Yeah.
Well, that's a good point.
I'm making an educated prediction. Hopefully I'm right. And they have got some instruments over there, so I was wrong. They are making some music. Fantastic.
Well, that's not a good look there for Doer.
No.
Is it his ankle or his knee? One of the better defenders for this Senegal team when they need to turn things around. And he is in obvious discomfort right now.
Yeah, they're now finding and coming up with their first real issues.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah, there's.
So did he get a shot? I couldn't see it really.
Well, there's nothing much going on. Moraes was the nearest player.
That's really worrying how he's being helped. Anyway, maybe at some point if the camera could focus on him behind the bench, because there he is lying down. He is in serious pain. Ooh. I don't know if he's aggravating an injury or if he's, so they're kind of rubbing his side or his back. Anyway, hopefully Moraes is going to be okay. Lucani, meanwhile, looks for an opening, gets it to Bouimba. He drives in, and his shot, he tried to go high off the glass, and Ibrahim Afai still blocked it. Pierre Henry back to Jang for three. And Henry with the rebound. Fai now from the arc. And there's the Senegal that we've been watching. Looked like a slight drop in intensity there for Angola on defense.
Yeah, it's tough for Angola. They can't drop. They can't switch off for a second. Big time three by Ndai.
Gonçalves drives in again, taking a difficult shot, hoping the contact would get him to the free throw line as he looks at the ref, but it doesn't work this time. And meanwhile, out of your picture, again, look at this.
Yeah, great help D by Fai. He's such a long athlete, intimidator. And Fai, the two Fais combining, one with a block, one with a three.
And also now Doer is being helped out of the arena to the locker room where hopefully he'll be okay. He'll get some treatment. So timeout on the floor in the second quarter. Angola leading by 2. You can see how important those Moraes 4 3-pointers have been, they've hit 5, and that has been what's really lifted this team. Here he is in action, even shooting over Ibrahim Afai with that step back. Here he is pulling up and shooting from the wing on the break.
Yeah, he needs more of that. Angola need more of that. First, they've got to play some tough D.
Well, I knew he had it in him, but I wasn't convinced that he could do it against Senegal. And Jang spins, turns, scores, and goes to the line.
Yeah, tough matchup for Mingus. Mingus was, excuse me, for Gilson Bango. He's just taken a school there. Again, just protecting the ball. He can get up and dunk it when he needs to, but a beautiful running hook. 3-point play upcoming.
One of the stars at the FIBA Basketball World Cup in Spain in 2014, and then an All-Star 5 member at the FIBA AfroBasket in 2015. And there's Liz Mills, the Kennedy coach, talking and watching this game. Morais, will it be 5 in a row? No, not this time, but the long rebound goes out to Dundao. Kennedy knocked out last night by South Sudan, and a thriller went down to the last second. Gilson Bango hands it off to Morais. And finally, Angola able to make a layup. They've missed several. Now on the break, and Gonçalves rebounds the miss. Quick outlet to Morais, bounce pass to Mingus, it goes back to Bango. And a foul called on Senegal.
Well, that was excellent play from both teams. Fai gets ahead of the Angolan defense for the 3 misses. Ball up the other end straight away to Morais, and Jeng pokes the ball away, but into the path of Bango, who then attacks the basket, and he's at the free throw line. Crucial free throws coming up.
Okay, we were fooling you. That was Liz Mills' sister, Victoria. They're behind Malik, our friend. So Liz Mills and her twin sister, Victoria, are here in the arena. I think you know them, right, Graham?
Well, we've spoken to them pre-game. They've been very accessible. Press conferences. It's just a big, big story. And I know Patrice and the guys have been following them and South Sudan through this amazing AfroBasket story.
Pierre Henry drives and scores.
Yeah, okay, he looks good now. He looked a bit shaky early on, went out, came back. He's got his second win. Devastating layup.
Dundao gets to the corner, able to get it to Gilson Bango, but then misses another layup. God, they need to practice making layups, Angola.
Yeah. Just took off on the wrong foot there. Just a little bit off balance when he took the shot.
Ibrahim Afai, meanwhile, from the right corner.
Yeah, Fai he can do it all. Defense, and now just showing the 3-point range. He's knocked down a number in this tournament.
Gonçalves drives in, whips to the corner. Dundao, who tried to pass it, the ball went out of his hands, but then he steps out of bounds.
And Senegal getting into full flow now. Fai hits the 3, and then down the other end, he's out beyond the 3-point line guarding Jude Dundao. And Angola, dangerous moments. They're going to have to shuffle the pack. Yeah, that's up and over, and just attacking Gonçalves. He's doing a Gonçalves on Gonçalves.
Doniemba back in the game now for Angola. Jing has his pass batted. Henry gets the ball before diving Dimia, and now Dundao on the break into the corner. Doniemba back to Morais, and this time Jing is on Morais.
Good job by Gorgie Jen, making sure Morais didn't have an open 3.
A little careless with the ball handling there, Morais, a couple of times.
That was close, but Gorgie Jen showing his versatility, able to step out and guard the smaller Carlos Morais, who takes a break. I think that's a good ploy by Pet Claros, keep him fresh. He needs to make plenty more shots in this game.
That's right, Moraes will be back, don't worry. Unless you're a Senegal fan. Mingus. Now to Gonçalves. Shot clock down to 4. 3. Lucani puts up a crazy shot. Doesn't hit anything, so the shot clock expires.
Yeah.
Surely you got to get something better than that.
Yeah, well, Moraes goes out and then they just go a bit off script, and Gonçalves have to throw it up. Then Teotonio Doe gets into it with Gorgui Jenny. Tried to pick him up, and Teotonio Doe did not want any part of it.
Okay, well, here we are. Kenny Gasana and Liz Bills. Kenny Gasana of Rwanda on the left, whose AfroBasket was cut short unexpectedly by Guinea. And I think that's William Robbins as well, one of the Rwandan players. So Angola find themselves trailing by 8 points. 4 minutes remaining in the first half. Remember, they had a substantial lead. And they dump it off, and Mango, another missed layup.
Gilson, come on. Just throw it down.
3-point shot, and Jang misses everything as well. Shilde Dondao avoids Jing.
Yeah, Senegal really putting the pressure on, showing why we think they are favourites.
And Lekini Gonçalves, boy, the ball not dropping now. It's hard to feel sorry for Angola, though, because, I mean, they've had plenty of looks down low. They just haven't put them away.
Yeah, got to make your shots around the hoop.
I said they had a substantial lead. It was 7 points, and Pierre Henry drives in for another big one.
Explosive layup, stays really low and finishes with his right hand. Senegal looking dangerous at both ends of the floor.
Gecko, Doniema. I think what's going to be frustrating for Angola in this is they had the absolute perfect start, and then they carried it into the second quarter, and really maybe Senegal have played a little bit better with Morais getting ready to check back in. Maybe Senegal have improved in this game, but really it's been kind of self-inflicted pain here for Angola.
Yeah, obviously they've cooled off from three-point range, 5 of 13 now. But Gakou, third foul. Well, that's a tough call on Gakou. He's much bigger than Faye, who's trying to guard him.
That's the view of some of the Senegalese fans behind us, cheering away here inside the Kigali Arena. And Diallo.
Yep, the rhythm of Kigali.
So that was, they
Senegal.
actually called a technical on Pep Claros. Sorry, I missed that. And even with that man out, Branco Badio, Senegal pulling ahead.
Yeah.
11 points, the advantage.
Yeah, Zheng and Ballo are both off, and Branco Badio, and you know this is the key for Senegal. They have quality players coming off the bench.
So Bamba Diallo makes the first free throw, and the biggest lead of the game now for Senegal, 22 points. Excuse me, 12 points. Don't want to give them too much of a lead. And now it's 13 points, the advantage. Gilson Bango, nice pass to Mingus. And Angola asking for goal interference as well, but I don't think they're going to get it. 2 free throws being awarded. Watch this. It's a good point if his hand is over and it's going down.
Yeah, that's a close call. But again, Fine and Ndoye are just huge shot blockers, great timing. They don't get into foul trouble. And it just makes for a really solid Senegal team.
Mingus misses both. One of their steadiest performers here at the AfroBasket. And now the ball turned over. Gilson Bango up ahead to Dundao, who drives it up and puts it up ahead of Ndoye.
Yeah, that's perfect transition. Much better by Dundao. He had to go right to the basket and lay it right off the glass, because otherwise he was getting blocked. And he did just that for the Angola 2. Watch. Ndoye is trying to get back. He's too late. And the hoop was in his way. That's why, if you can, get all the way to the basket and use the hoop as your protector.
Yep, good point. Well, if it hadn't gone in and he hit the rim like that, that would have been goal interference too.
Sure.
If the referee saw it. Anyway, timeout. 2:24 remaining.
Okay? Bamba, you open up. Subahu, pass Mamadou fight 2-man game. You go here. Mamadou fight. Drive, pass it back to Peter. Step up. All right? Pocket pass and then corner. Let's go. All right? Hey, hands up is good too. Let's go. 2 minutes, yo. Come on.
So Senegal's Branco Badio and Gorgui Dieng sitting down here late in the first half, Dieng having helped give them a big lead, but Angola, maybe they could turn things around here before halftime.
Yeah, well, they need a solid couple of minutes. Don't let this thing get out of hand.
Pierre Henry swings it to Fai now to Fai again. Back to Henry. Back to Fai, pulls up, good.
I'm really impressed with Fai. He's just so smooth, good shooter from outside.
Yeah, Mamadou Fai, what a luxury to have him coming off the bench.
Yeah, he has been solid. 8 points again today, 2 assists, 1 rebound.
Moraes probing. Mingas for 3, short. And Gonçalves takes it away from Henry. Gonçalves, and that was short as well. And the ball goes out of bounds. So Senegal get it back.
Yeah, both the last 2 3-pointers, they looked tight when they came out of the hands. But don't want to have to keep going to Moraes, but he is the natural shooter on this team. They do need more options. Like Senegal, they've got multiple options, even when the likes of Badio are on the bench. And Dieng, you've got Henry now, can lead this group from the point. Diallo and Mamadou Fai can knock down the threes, and you've got the enforcer. Ibrahima Fai on the floor as well. Dieng is in the game at the moment.
Dieng back in, goes off 1 foot, misses the layup, a chance to run. This is good for Angola. Moraes in the middle, but then Senegal get back. Mingas, will he try another one? Gonçalves. Gonçalves again, cuts into the middle, turns, puts up a tough shot and scores. Wow.
Well, he's got all the moves. That was tough, great patience. Go to his left hand, a little bit of fade off the glass.
Henry. Well, Angola could really use some turnovers here, turn turnovers to points. Fine, nowhere to go, he turns it over, and he gets it back, and then Mingas reaches in, and again, a chance to break for Angola. This time the bounce pass to Dundao, who waits, and again decides to get back. There's a great hustle there by Fai and Henry on defense, and Dieng. But a reach and a foul called on Senegal. That's number 4. So with 21 seconds to go, they'll put 14 seconds on the clock. Look at this, Gonçalves.
Yeah, good. Now that's good footwork because he was spread, his feet didn't travel, and taking it off the left side. For Bango, I like Bango above the rim. The other guy's penetrating, dropping it off to him so he can just slam it. In the post, he's got a lot of work to do, which is great for Angola and for him. He's got so much work to do and so much improvement in that post area.
Henry now has 2 fouls. Badio is the only one with 3 fouls. The ball inside to Badio. That's what he's got to do. He's got to go up and jam it.
Yeah, he's got no one to try and have to beat. He just gets it, broken play, scrappy, and uses his length and explosiveness.
Plenty of time for Senegal to score, though. Right at the end, Henry goes in and fouled by Lionel Paulo, who came over to help and sends Henry to the free throw line, who appeared to dribble into trouble.
Yeah, Paulo just in the game, so that's tough for him. He's not at the pace of the game, and all of a sudden he's got Henry driving at him. He was quick and tricky, and look at Dilson Bango, that's great. That's where he's unstoppable, up, up and away.
Isn't that a song? Up and away.
In my beautiful world.
Okay, so a break for Angola as Henry misses the first. Maybe he's feeling the effects of the contact. Apologies for my singing anyway. Well, I'll just let Graham do it next time.
No.
And he breaks both of them. But then Dieng gets the offensive rebound and puts it up and in. Missed opportunity for Angola.
Yeah, absolutely, Jeff. That's sloppy. Box out. Dieng was in there, focused, got the offensive rebound. And again, a tough finish. But Dieng makes it look easy.
Look at this again. So it's Bango getting a lesson, just basically just pushed under the basket by Jing.
Yeah, he tried to box out, but it's the strength lower
of Gorgie.
Yeah, Gorgie's strength shown right there. So
hopefully Maurice Stewart's going to be okay. He didn't look good when he left with an injury, but Senegal on top at halftime, 44-33 over Angola.
And the stats, Angola, 7 of 21 from 2, now 5 of 15 from 3. Haven't made one in the second quarter, 4 of 11 from the line, that's not great. 10 of 12 for Senegal, 4 of 13, 11 of 17 from 3-point and 2-point. Angola have really cooled down, but 27-16 rebounds, 13-7 assists, 11 turnovers for Senegal. And the scorers, Jeng, 11, 5-8, 5-5. Maresh, 16, Gonçalves 4, and Bango with that big dunk, 4 points.
Well, Maresh certainly the difference for Angola is they took the lead, but Senegal are tough customers.
Yeah, they surely are. Mamadou Faye, that is, with 8, and Ibrahima Faye with 5 for Senegal. So here the highlights, and there's a defensive play. Gorgui Dieng saying, get out of here. And then I really like this, Jeff, when Badio went inside against Dundee.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough pill to swallow for Angola, though, because you get a kind of lead that they did against Senegal.
Yeah.
And not put away a lot of chances. And it comes back to get you, but Maresh was on fire. Here's Maresh again. Full meter behind the arc.
He's only played 12 minutes, and he's doing this in double quick time in that first quarter, which gave Angola a 22-15 lead. Just broke the game open, but then Senegal took time out and gradually got themselves back in the contest. But Maresh in full flow is a thing of basketball beauty. And the team love it. And Angola have been loving it for many years. And this was tough. Sort of slow, quick, slow, and then finishes with his right hand, luring the defense.
Yeah, Gonçalves has really stood out for me in this tournament.
He's a tricky customer.
He's got great size, physicality, and is very deceptive with his movements.
Yeah.
And
bit of old school ball there, just showing. It was Bango just.
Yeah, when Gorgui Dieng, though, makes up his mind, he's going to start to take over. There's not much you can do. And then maybe for the first time in the tournament, Pierre Henry has really gone for it.
Yeah. Mamadou Faye, really like him. Gorgui Dieng, he's already got a double-double, 11 points, 10 rebounds for him. Sensational play, 2 assists and a block. An efficiency of 19. He is a star in this Senegal team, and he's a leader. Good job here by Jules Dundal, not getting blocked. Senegal with 3 blocks in that first half. And it's tough. Diallo tries, evades him. Ndoye tries, he's too late. And, you know, it's a lesson for smaller players. Hey, you've got a place on this basketball court. If you're quick enough and strong enough and smart enough, you can thrive at the top level.
So we're at halftime, 44-33, Senegal on top of Angola in this first quarterfinal.
He knows it's go time. He passes it. Who's got it? It triggers a break. Seiko gives it back to his brother.
Yes!
How about that?
Right.
A 1-2 brotherly love punch.
Fantastic.
Leaving South Sudan as a youngster, going to Egypt with his family, then ending up in Great Britain. Here's Dwayne Ding with a dunk. Up for a jumper. And, oh, the follow by Karenga.
Yes, sir. Karenga, high flying, throws it down. Kenya back in this game in the blink of an eye.
Just couldn't pick up the basketball after having it knocked away. And oh, look at that Ghetto. Oh, goodness me!
Oh my God!
Where did that come from? The elevation. Let's see if that ignites Kenya.
We have walked this land for a long time. We know how far we've gone, and we're sure of how far we can go. Unity is not just a word here. It's not just a spirit in this sport. It's the way we all move. We are proud of our art, country, family, language, and culture. We are united by basketball.
Welcome to FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup 2022.
Welcome back, everybody. There's Senegal's game leaders. They are leading the game 44-33. Dieng, 11 points. Dieng, 10 rebounds, double-double. And Pierre has 7 assists. They have 13 assists in that first half. 11 of 17 from 2. 4 of 13 from 3. 10 of 12 from the line, double-double. Dieng, 11 points, 10 rebounds. He just plays the game at his own pace. He's cool, he's calm, he's strong. He's had a couple of plays where he's really given Gilson Bango and Titoni Odo a tough ride in that first half, showing who's boss. And talking of the boss in relation to shooting the basketball for a while anyway in that first half, Murray 16 points, Muyamba 2 rebounds, and Bango just 2 assists. They've got 7 assists, not sharing the ball as well as Senegal at the moment. 16 points, Murray's 2 of 2 from 2, 4 of 5 from 3 in really a 3 or 4 minute burst when the game got blown open. But they're guarding him a lot closer now. You'd expect that from Senegal. And Angola have got to find a way to slow Senegal down. They've got so many options. 10 different players have scored. Dieng with 11, 8 from Amadou Faye, with 2 of 4 from 3-point range. 5 for Ibrahima Faye, as well as his block. He's 2 of 2 from the line as well. Childe Dundale's had some good moments for Angola. 2 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, but Senegal in the ascendancy. They were unbeaten coming into this game. Angola had lost their first 2 games in dramatic fashion. First 2 games of their tournament.
But you just know that Pep Claros is just probably boiling inside, because they could not have paid for a better start to the game. And then when Moraes came in and hit those 4 3-pointers in the first quarter, that was their chance. And now you just really have to wonder, you know, now it's going to come down to the defense of Angola. They have got to really figure out a way to stop that Senegal offense in the half court, and then try to get turnovers and score in transition. But the other thing is Senegal are getting back in transition and making life difficult.
Yeah, they're playing tough. They're not giving Angola any open shots. They did for that stretch where Moraes went off, but they've made adjustments. Even with Badio on 3 fouls, Pierre Henry stepped up. Amadou Faye, Ibrahima Faye, and Doe. Hopefully Ndur is okay. He had to limp off in the first half. So yeah, have Angola given their best shot, and Senegal have repelled it, and now are they going to march on to the semi-finals? Let's listen in to Pep.
It looked like such a bad injury for Dur of Senegal that really, more than limping off, he was kind of carried out of here. I mean, it looked like if there was any movement, he was feeling pain from his side or his lower back. So really, we hope that he's okay.
Yeah, we certainly do. Angola got to have a great start to this third quarter. Make their layups, play tough D, and can Moraes go to the heights from that first quarter?
Second half action underway here in Rwanda at the FIBA AfroBasket. The first quarterfinal between Angola and Senegal. Angola led by as many as 7 points, but Senegal came back and they now lead 44-33. Moraes, 14 first quarter points. Caught fire from 3-point range. Gonçalves drives in, hands it off to Bango, and excellent work. They're going to count it, goal interference.
Yeah, a little jump hook push from Bango. It's just all part of his repertoire that he's going to work on and improve. And yeah, the hand through the hoop there for Jeng, trying all sorts to keep Angola at bay.
Now Henry calls the play. Upsteps, Diallo driving in, or Njai rather, and missing. Now Dos Santos, so now Senegal's turn to miss a layup.
Yeah, good explosion to the hoop from Njai, but just couldn't finish with the left hand.
Moraes, Badio back in the game with 3 fouls. Moraes short. Look at the hustle of Bango, but great box out by Ndoye.
Yeah, that's how you box out. It's not just for that 1 second. He's gone after that as the ball moved away from the hoop and just did enough to keep Gilson Bango from getting the offensive rebound.
Jeng just cut such an impressive figure out there as he was moving down the court, getting ready to play. Uh-oh, nobody guarded Ndoye.
Yeah, Ndoye, I think he made a little pass fake to his left, which Gonçalves went with, and that just opened up the lane. That was not good viewing for Angola.
And Gonçalves, and good sportsmanship there by Gorgui Jeng, offering him a helping hand to get up.
Yeah, he's gone with that fake, and you can't do that. You've got to defend the basket first, then go out to the pass, but good pass fake though, Badio with the assist, whoops.
Mingash takes the inbounds pass. For Santos, now Mingash for 3, good. There he goes.
Yeah, I love Mingas. The slow release, the little fade, the early height, the 3 points.
Njai avoids Moraes, now Jeng. Back to Njai, they just move it around so quickly. Njai for 3.
That's beautiful, tippy-tap passing between Henry and Njai doesn't hesitate and knocks it down. Senegal so dangerous.
Mingash from the arc decides to give it back to Moraes, and then Gorgui Jeng steps up and prevents Moraes from doing any damage. Patrice Dumont with the assist to the referee. Here is Njai's 3-pointer at the other end.
Yeah, Gonçalves couldn't get out to him.
Oh, Mingash just, oh boy. Open layup. What happened to the Senegal defense? It just kind of spread out and said, here, have a layup.
Yeah, similar to the Senegal Ndoye basket. Good job by Bango.
Henry, and dangerous dribbling. And for some reason, I'm not sure the shot clock was reset. From Angola's standpoint, as you look at the replay there, you know, they had to keep it close in this first 5 minutes. So far, so good for them.
Yeah, they've got to keep it under 10, and then they're in the game.
So Mingash has the tough assignment guarding Jeng. Even the double team, good job swiping down on the ball with Mingash, although often you'll see a referee blow his whistle for a foul on that.
Yeah.
But they were convinced that he'd gotten all ball. Here it is again, look.
Yeah, it's good enough. Jeng brought it down, inviting the defensive play from Mingas. He's got a big height advantage and size advantage with Mingas guarding him inside.
Well, desperate to not let Badio get going from deep, and instead is Ndoye. But the ball batted out to Branco Badio for a new 14. And now Jeng goes to work on Gilson Bango. He's going to say, I'm going to give you a lesson, youngster. And the young man that time stood firm, and even the fadeaway didn't beat him. So good job from Gilson Bango. Ooh, Gonçalves almost turning it over. Gonçalves, tough drive. Oh, he got it over Jang. He is tough.
Yeah, playing at his own pace again. This time, just the basic left-hand layup. Well, the steps were basic. Nothing basic about the finish with Jang in close attendance. Gonçalves, bravo.
I'll tell you, Angola, if they somehow win this game, his stock has gone way up.
Entertaining player.
Henry, alley-oop. Oh, Nindoy misses. Another opportunity for Angola to run. Gonçalves on the break. Gets into the paint, puts it up, and go! Gonçalves, 8 points now for him. Branco Badio, and the blocking foul. Senegal have not slammed the door shut. And Lukini, or Gerson Gonçalves.
Yeah, he crosses over, Jeff, and you know he's going left, but he's one of these players, you sort of know what he's going to do, but you can't stop it, and there's a foul on Mingus.
Very shifty.
Yeah, it really is. You can score either hand off either foot, going left, going right, doesn't matter. And he's got good change of pace, we can really slow it down or go quick.
So Tetonio Do comes into the game, replacing Bango, Gilson Bango, and Branco Badio makes the first. So important that Tetonio Do neutralizes as much as possible Jang, that he not be pushed out of the picture on this rebound, for example.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, his strength, he just pushes that guy right into the basket.
Yeah. You've just got to do your best, and it'll take more than one person to deal with Jang underneath.
Antonio Do, and fouled.
Oh, might be a tweaked ankle. Oh man,
he is crying out in pain to Antonio Do. Would not be surprised if we saw Pedro come off the bench here. Let's have another look if you want to anyway.
Just when he landed.
Did he hyperextend it?
Maybe his leg was a bit straight when he landed.
I think it's his knee. It's his left knee. He's got ice on his knee. I think he hyperextended it.
Yeah. Good job by the physios getting straight out there. And
so both teams have lost a player today to injury. Dur for Senegal, and now Tetonio Do. Senegal's fans singing away. Festive atmosphere. And there's a look at the ice. So here he is again. Watch his. Well, from that angle, it looked more like it was his foot, but they definitely got ice on his knee.
Yeah. Just a bit of an awkward. He just landed a bit awkwardly.
Well, if it's his ankle, he'll want to get it taped up and go right again, but that doesn't look good. Even if they survive somehow today, he might not even be available.
That's tough.
Okay, watch this again. Oh, yeah, it looks more like it could be the knee.
Yeah.
It looked like he almost started to roll his left ankle, and then it was very awkward. His leg just kind of jarred. So Gakko comes into the game for Tetonio Do. Big loss. He just started to play well in the last game. Mingas turns, gets blocked by Ibrahim Afai.
Wow, get out of here, Fai says. Not in this house.
Fai in the sky. And hands it off. Branco Badio! And that is where Fai probably should have caught it and then dunked it. But instead, he comes back and makes a steal to make amends.
Yeah, that's the only issue sometimes when you kick it to the wing and a flat pass, the defense is back.
Dump to Jang. Is it going to be a double? Returns, and Mingash called for the push.
It's a great battle with those two. Yeah.
Fi just does so many things. He blocks shots, he hits threes. He runs like a gazelle down the court to play defense.
I think you're right there, though. They should have pulled up with two hands, and then Jang just overpowering Mingas. And
oh, great defense by Gonçalves, almost coming up with the steal. He reaches in, and the kick. And Gonçalves also took some punishment that time in the upper body. I tell you what, he is borderline their best player. He really is, giving it on both ends of the court. Gonçalves.
Watch the spin baseline. Just kicks it out.
Badio from the arc. Uh-oh, look out. Branco Badio starting to heat up.
Yeah, big bad. Branco Badio just catch and shoot off the pass out from Fi.
Gonçalves again. Mingash passes up to three, gets it to Gecko. Uh-oh, dangerous, living dangerously, going up against Fi. Those tall Senegalese come down with the basketball. And now Fi finds his way into the lane. Mamadou Fi.
Yeah, that just shows the dominance of Senegal. Fi changed two shots there. The intimidator, the shot blocker, the shot changer, and then out of transition, Mamadou Fi gets to the bucket for 2 big points for Senegal.
Here he is again, another look. Going to the hoop and forcing the timeout. Pep Claros wanted a foul at the other end on Gecko's shot. But it looked to me like the Senegalese just stood tall. And they are going crazy in the stands.
En ataque, estamos a jugar. Deixa sair de a ele jogar de uno. Deixa ele jogar de uno. Vamos a jugar sempre. Cross 5, pau 4. Con pau 4, mira. Tú haces bloqueo y te abres. Bloqueo y te abres. Si tocan, después te vas abajo. Los drivers, atacar y mirar lanzador. ¿Sí? Vamos a seguir ahora 3 minutos más. Vamos.
Gorgui Dieng, 11 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists. Moraes for Angola, their best player, 16 points, 14 of those coming in the first quarter, along with 2 rebounds. Come on, Gorgui. 8 more assists and you're in the triple-double company.
Yeah, well, we've
with
already...
Ish, Wainwright, and who else? Somebody else had a triple-double in this tournament. In defeat. Oh, no, that was Ish.
Yeah.
I was thinking there was one other triple-double.
Well, it was close yesterday as well.
Moraes brings a little bit of rain, but it was short.
Yeah, he's just cooled off.
And now, look at that, Gonçalves down on D. And they battle for the ball, and Gilson Bango comes down with it. And the good news is, quietly, Ketonio Doe has come back into the game.
Wow.
Number 11.
Yeah.
So that is very good news for Angola.
And also good news, Jeff, is that beautiful move by Carlos Moraes, attacking the basket this time, not settling for the 3.
Cool. It's game on once again. Branco Badio has it knocked out of his hands, but a foul called on the wing.
Just a slap down by Moraes. He's so quick. And he conceals the ball so well on the drive, Branco Badio. Anyway, Moraes can slow him down, he's fouling.
Okay, just 1 triple-double, in fact, I just checked, by Ish Wainwright of Uganda. But Bango and Gorgui Dieng and Ibrahim Afai all have double-doubles.
Yeah.
So Badio makes the first.
Got into foul trouble early, Jeff, but he knows at a very young age how to play with foul trouble. And he's got so many good players around him, he doesn't have to do too much, which is a real luxury for him.
Deem comes in for Gorgie Jing. And while I love the game of Deem, I'll tell you what, when Jing goes off the court, you need to start making your move.
Yeah, sure.
Gonçalves. Tough try. Back outside. Shilde Dondao. Great battle for the rebound. Goes to Moraes. Spins. Passes it back to Dondao. Will it be good this time? His feet set. It's good. The three.
Yeah, I was thinking they had to make that to stay in touch, and he does. Great play by Moraes and Gonçalves before that to find Dundale twice.
Badio, his path to the basket sealed, but Ibrahim Afai left wide open and drills the three.
Check his footwork out if you can before he hits the shot. Gets into great rhythm, knocks it down. Ibrahim Afai defies logic there.
Moraes, great defense to the elbow, and Deem called for a push on Teotonio Doe, who's back in the show, number 11.
Yeah.
Again, relieved to see that. We have not seen Doer come back to the bench, so obviously he's getting some treatment. Hopefully he's going to be okay. Here's again, Ibrahim Afai. What footwork. You're right. He was dancing away.
Great rhythm step.
Chavez with the fake, and then the handoff, and Teotonio Doe blocked as he goes up, and free throws are rewarded, or awarded.
Yeah. I think with Fai that he's changing so many shots. They have to keep making an extra pass, then Teotonio Doe just can't get the shot off. But with Fai, he can do so many things. He's a shot blocker, as you say, shoot threes, he can run the floor. He is a multi-dimensional player and a logistical nightmare for the opposition.
Deem with 2 fouls now.
He started the tournament off well, Jeff.
Deem?
Yeah.
He also sat out a game. He rested
yeah.
the game after they clinched, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just played the 2 games.
But they don't box out. Jilson Bango, and he gets the rebound. And fouled, he will go to the line. So there's the difference when Jing goes off the court. Little things like this can happen to Senegal.
Yeah, because, you know, Fai's a high flyer. They've got Fai and Deem in, but they're not the size and strength and experience of Jing. He's solid. You're going to have to really work hard to get any rebound off him. So these guys have got to learn off him and be solid. And that is not good in that one.
Joseph Bango, I mentioned he'd had a double-double. In fact, he had 2 double-doubles in this FIBA AfroBasket. So that wayward free throw gets the second one to go. And back to a 10-point game, 12 minutes remaining. Plenty of time for Angola. But again, with Gorgie Jing on the bench, you think now they have to make a little bit of progress. Branko Badio pulls up, and that didn't look good at all.
Great D by Dundao, making it tough for Badio.
Ibrahim Afai falls down, gets back up. Moraes dumps it to Jilson Bango, but again, those quick Senegalese hands take it away. Diallo on the break, off the cup. Henry. Now Diallo. Well, it looked good, but it was long. Shilde Dundao brings it up for Angola. He sees an opening, nowhere to go, but the follow, and once again, the follow. What is going on with Jilson Bango? He's upset with himself. Watch Jilson Bango on the follow.
Again, he's got blocked by the rim. He just can't get above. Maybe he was a little bit below the rim and he had to go up and round and over, but he's got to make that. Somehow he's got to drop that in. Then they can put their pressure defense on and Bango comes out.
He doesn't have the elevation.
No.
Maybe he's just tired. Maybe
pressure of playing against the likes of Jing and Fi, it's wearing him down.
Yaku. Dundao, good.
He is playing a real spirited game. Excellent move. Blows past Henry on the fake.
Oh, Dundao cleared out by Badio. That is number 4. He went down like a sack of wheat after the contact from Branko Badio, who now is going to have to go to the bench with his 4th foul. Look at this. Just a little push.
Yeah, good play by Dundao, selling the foul. Badio's, you know, he tried. Yeah, massive moment in the game.
You saw the wink from Pep Claros. I wonder what that was about. Like, way to go. You fooled him.
Yeah. But Badio posted Dundao Jure out earlier in the game and had some success. He's tried again down low this time.
Well, Branko Badio in the uncustomary position of having 4 fouls and sitting on the bench. Lionel Paolo checks in. They need something positive from Paolo, the veteran, the 35-year-old. Had a shaky entry into the first half. McKinney. Chavez back outside to Dundao. Here's Paolo, fresh off the bench. Chavez, short.
Yeah, big shot there, Jeff. Wide open. Got to make him.
5 for 3. Nope. And now they need to hold it for 1, presumably. Gonçalves, and he gets the benefit of the doubt on that call. So free throws for Gonçalves.
The crowd getting very excited behind us. But Angolan and Senegal supporters right next to each other, creating an incredible atmosphere as we see Gonçalves pushing the ball down the floor. And he's fouled by Pierre-Henry.
Well, Henry with 3 fouls himself. Mavaish. Nope, it's going to be Mingus back into the game. I don't know about you, but I just heard a blood-curdling scream behind me. Like somebody just walked into a haunted house. This atmosphere is rather spooky all of a sudden.
Yeah. Well, Angola staying in touch, Jeff, and Gonçalves at the 4 in the thick of it. All the good stuff that
he is a warrior.
Have done.
I tell you what, you got to be proud of this guy if you're an Angolan basketball fan. He has been terrific. I think he's been their best player. Certainly in the last 2 games.
Yeah, well, he can do it over extended minutes. 23.5 minutes so far, 8 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. He does a bit of everything.
Yeah, it's not just about scoring, it's about being the complete player. And he makes both free throws. He goes to 10 points. So 10 points, 5 rebounds, like you said, 2 assists. It's funny how he's only +8 efficiency. He must be turning the ball over a little bit. Final seconds ticking off the clock. And Henry hands it off. And good stop. They're going to keep it at this end with .2 remaining in Angola. In position, just 6 points down. If they can get a stop here, they will go to the bench confident. But you know Gorgui Dieng is going to start the 4th quarter as well. He's already back into the game. There's only .2. They have to throw it towards the rim or it's not going to count. They do throw it, and an alert Eduardo Mingas blocks it away. Look, Pep Claros, you see the smile on his face.
Yeah.
His team is still in the fight. And Gorgui Dieng knows Senegal has still got a lot of work to do. They still lead it, but only 61-55 over Angola.
Looking at the shooting stats, 2 points, Angola 13-35, 7-21 from 3, 8 of 17 for free throws. Not great for Angola. That may well hurt them in the end. 14-16 for Senegal, and they're 7 of 21 from 3, 12 of 13 of 25 from 2. Here's some of the highlights from the 3rd quarter. A quarter that Angola have won, 21-17, so hanging around and in position to make a push. Who's going to be the hero in this game? And that was a worrying defensive play for Angola when Ndoye just little fake to the left-hand corner, and Gonçalves bit on that. And then Gonçalves high off the glass. With left-right steps, he doesn't do many regulation footwork. He did it that time, and he's a dangerous player.
I think the only thing hurting really Gonçalves' efficiency.
Yeah.
Is 0 for 4 from three-point range, but
yeah,
he's what's he climbed up to now? He's at +8. He's 0 for 5 from three-point range. Because all around, I mean, you just he's the guy that bails you out every time down in a difficult situation. And the Senegalese fans certainly thinking they're going to be at the semifinal party.
Yeah, well, you're right. Dieng is in. And going back to Henry with his threes, he's only 2 of 10 for the competition so far. Somebody for Angola, or maybe more. They're going to have to do this as a total team effort. We know Moraes will make some shots, but will it be Minguez turning back the clock? Tony Ado and Jules Sambanga, can they stand tough against the onslaught of the Senegalese bigs? We shall see.
Dieng gets it down low. This is the tough part. He brings it down, but a foul. He was hit on the side of the head. So that's not going to give him any free throws. They surrounded him pretty well here.
Yeah, that's good play by Angola.
Minguez got him.
They've got to do it as a team. That's the only way you can stop Dieng. One-on-one, most times he's going to really hurt
chance. You might have a chance if you double team him.
Yeah, sure.
3 fouls on Minguez. Ooh, goes in and out. It was close enough fault, and Leonel Paulo with the rebound.
Henry just hanging around the ball there, trying to get a quick steal. Just watch out, he stays back. You've got to be so careful, Leonel Paulo.
Angola with his 12 points off the Senegalese turnovers. That really helped them if they could somehow get into transition again. Ooh. Probing Gonçalves outside to Doe. Every time I see Doe, I'm just happy that he's okay.
Yeah.
Minguez and Bamba Diallo all for a foul.
Yeah, good job by Tony Ado, just putting pressure on that defense. He had a mismatch. And Diallo just, well, he's trying to front him because that's what he's got to do, being a smaller player. Well, that's just like incidental contact, and the bigger player versus a smaller player gets the foul.
Down. Goes between the legs. Guarded by Dieng. They got to hurry. It's go time. Gonçalves tries to hand it off. I think he needs to go up for that. Pierre Henry. Bamba Diallo from the left corner. Good. Takes the lead back to 9.
Excellent semi-transition play. What a pass from Henry. He's an assist machine, and Diallo knocks down the corner 3.
Leonel Paulo strong, but he misses the layup.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm talking about. He's got to contribute if he's out there.
Yeah.
That's a 9-point lead. Dieng open on the 3, short. Maybe the net being hung up on the rim messed him up. And Henry knocks it out of Doe's hands aggressively. Here's Bamba Diallo, one of those great marksmen for Senegal. He's had his share of 3-pointers in this tournament.
And superb assist from Pierre. He's 8 assists, 9 assists now for Henry. Pierre.
Gonçalves tries to go to work. Now he gives it to Minguez, cross court. And the ball goes out of bounds. Worrying signs for Angola here at the start of the 4th quarter. They cannot afford turnovers.
No, Senegal just stepping up in the passing lanes, making things difficult for Angola in the half court.
Paolo guarding Henry, and again another chance for Angola. McKinney. Gonçalves guarded. Steps back, that's short.
Yeah.
His three-pointers, I don't know why he's even trying. He's off today. That can't be an option. Dondao. And Bamba Diallo, oh boy, he has scored the last 6 points of the game. The lead has gone back to 12 points, 7:41 remaining.
A great transition. Love the way that he dribbles to Diallo's side. That's where the defense takes him. Of course, Diallo's just made one from the opposite corner. And then you knock down the three. And
really the chink in the armor of Gonçalves today has been that three-point shot.
Yeah, 2 of 10 coming in. He just loves to drive, and he gets a lot off the drive, and of course he can pass well. But Senegal are rolling.
Very similar numbers there, bench points, fast break points.
Yeah, it's close. Points in the paint, 22 each, 28 to 29. Angola lead points from the bench. Of course, Moraes comes on as 6th man, and Donyema hasn't played for a while. Maybe he can be a factor down the stretch here.
Yeah, he looks a little bit angry that his coach hasn't called his number, Donyema. There he is. And he's got 7 minutes to make an impact, 7.5, if he can last the whole time. Paolo whips it to Dondao. Jang wasn't going to let him fire it up. Moraes for 3, or was his foot on the line? No, they're going to say it's a 3.
And Moraes is back as soon as he's in the game. Angola have a chance, and the defense picks up straight away.
Badio, they're not going to get it across. They haven't gotten it across. 8-second violation. And it goes back to Angola. And just like that, renewed hope for the team in black.
Yeah, Moraes with the 3 straight off the bench. And then Dondao, yeah. Really leading the charge on the defense.
Pep Flores looking on in hope. Donyema, and 5 rebounds that miss. Ooh, Dondao again. A little bit of a collision, and Boniface Indong looking for a foul to be called.
Badio having some words with Ndoye, so yeah, well, he's not giving Badio Badio any.
Pep Flores saying he's diving and wanting a technical foul to be called on Branco Badio.
Angola got to go full out. We've talked so much about their defense, even in their losses. They've got to really show us now.
Oh, tough pass, tough catch. Ibrahim Afai, that's short.
Good job by Lana Paolo. That's what he's got to do. He doesn't need to handle the ball, set screens, be tough.
Ooh, whoa. No need. Bit, you know, Moraes gets a little bit lackadaisical sometimes with the ball and catching passes. Oh! Moraes rises above the rim and lays it in.
Incredible play by Moraes. Had to shoot it high to avoid the shot blockers, and he did just that with his right hand.
5 for 3. Good. You cannot give that man that much time.
He's so long, he's so tall, and he's so good. Ibrahim Afai with another 3.
Fee-fi-fo, here he goes, and it's Dondao's turn. And what was he doing? He thought Donyema was going to be in the corner. Here's Fai.
He loves that spot, Jeff.
And look at the drive from Moraes. As good as his three-point shooting has been in this game, that's my favorite play from him today.
Yeah. Ibrahim Afai could have been called for the foul there. Nothing called by the refs.
Branco Badio has it knocked out of his hands by Dundao. Doniema comes up with the ball.
Great D by Angola. They're hanging tough.
And Moraes again, high off the glass.
Wow, what a player.
The only shot that was going to get over Jang, and it gets back again to 8 points. I think that went off the glass.
Yeah, it did, and he's just giving what the defense gives him. If he has to go high, he goes high.
And a scrap down low. Jang goes down. I think it's going to be on Gakko. 5:23 or Gilson Bango.
Such a handful, Jang. It takes 2 players to deal with him.
Yeah, it's on Gilson.
Yeah.
Gilson Bango, his second. Yeah, I mean, even if you have 2 players, that might not be enough to stop the great Gorgie Jang.
They just need some suffocating defense now, because if they overhelp, you know Jang, if he gets it, will find the open player. And look, he ends up on the floor. And
Diallo. And Jang batted it over to Ibrahim Afai, and Diallo again, this time short. And Doniema fouled by Henry. And Henry now in foul trouble. He has got 4 fouls.
Yep, both him and Badio on 4, and again, he's just trying to...
I don't see how that's a foul on Henry. He just ran right past him.
Yeah.
And then took an elbow to the neck.
Yeah, you do give the referees a chance to call the foul if you are going for that steal on the blind side there.
You got to get the ball to Moraes, surely.
Yeah,
Get it.
You've got to rotate it.
He's got the hot hand. Oh boy. Well, to get it to him late, he has to put up a prayer. It hits off the rim. Gilson Bango with the rebound, puts it up and in. What a break for Angola. And again, they get it back to a 6-point deficit.
Yeah. Judo Dundao, no ball movement at all. By the time he gave it to Moraes, he had to throw it up from deep. And Gilson Bango, right place, right time.
Jang, with a risky play, couldn't get it in bounds, was able to throw it off Gilson Bango. All he could see was black shirts playing some pressure D. Bamba Diallo going to try to inbound the basketball. They get it to Badio. Remember, he's got 4 fouls. Number 0. Coming up on the 4:30 mark remaining. Badio for 3. Well, he's not been himself today, that's for sure.
Not a great possession, no ball movement, and the 3-pointer short.
Moraes has to watch it with Jang. Oh, this time he gets in, and Fai meets him at the rim. Great defense by Ibrahim Afai. Henry scores and is fouled. What a big sequence that was. Remember that, mark it down. With about 4:20 remaining, Fai rejects Moraes. And then Henry scores at the other end for Senegal.
Yeah, tough sequence from Moraes. He gets blocked. And then Henry, that's too easy. And he stays low. He gets below the arms of Bango. And then moves to the hoop for the easy 2. Senegal still in control. Just.
Good. We got 2 ball handlers. You can go second side to the handoff. And everybody else stay opposite side. All right, mate, chicken out. Hands down. You are ekran. All right. And then we got a guard aside, a guard aside. All right. But it's on the defensive side. All right. Let's stay locked in. We break everything. We front, but you secure the rebound. Hold down. The first one, I roll it right. The second one, bounce on the screen and get out. Last 3 under the basket. You throw me the shit inside. Let's try. Hold down punch for you. Second one. Wow. Second one, yes. Ibu, you voilà, léegi moom strong. Deuxième bi, moom moo lay écran. Léegi G, if he screen, G screen, try to pass him straight. Don't pass it to Ibu. He will punch him, right? Hold down punch, the next one.
Yeah, there's Ibrahim Afai being huge in this.
Yeah, it's been his best game.
In this quarter, especially with the 3s and the blocks and the chain shots. Just on the trail there. Such great rotation and height on the shot. But this is the way, the amount of shots he's changed. He's got the two steals, 3 blocks, and he changes a lot of shots, makes Angola have to make an extra pass to try and get an angle, get an opening.
Henry misses the free throw. Well, a little bit of hope for Angola. They gave up the basket. But the clock against this Senegal team with this amount of time is really becoming the enemy, because they are tough to play against. And again, a turnover, not what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for Angola. The angle just wasn't there on that pass. It was too straight. Just needed to go maybe to Mirage, then into Bango.
Chang keeps it low, but has it taken away. It was a risky dribble, and Chavez, just as, boy, Angola have not played well the last 2 sequences. Inside to Bamba Diallo, and the foul, and I don't know why the Gonçalves. You see, look at Boniface Ndong looking quizzically. Gonçalves was saying that either his foot slipped or he was tripped, but I don't know.
Yeah, he had a lot of attention on him as he went for that layup, and then Cheng makes the extra pass, and Angola forced to foul in defensive transition there.
AfroBasket 2021 here in Kigali, Rwanda, and Gallo misses another free throw. It has been a sensational FIBA AfroBasket. Already, Nigeria have been knocked out, and Joseph Bango rebounds the miss. Baraish again for 3, good! Well, you can't complain with his contributions today, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's been inspirational.
28 points.
Yeah.
And a foul called sends Henry back to the line. A foul on Doniema.
Yeah.
But that 3 cuts into a 5-point deficit. I mean, it's these are pressure free throws here for Henry.
Again, it's, you know, lateral dribble back. He can do it.
And he's so good. For the 2nd time today, he's been able to shoot it over Ibrahim Afai, and that is no mean feat.
Yeah, that's great. The one good thing about shooting over Ibrahim Afai, you know the shot's going to have a high enough arc as Henry misses.
3rd consecutive free throw missed by Senegal.
And that was their strong point earlier.
Oh, that's short as well. Oh boy, here's their chance, Angola, with 3:10 remaining after 4 misses at the line from Senegal. Chavez, what are you doing? Falling down. I think he needs a break. Mirage for 3, hand in the face that time. Bango gets it back. Over to Garrison Gonçalves for 3. Oh! He can't hit the 3. It's a 2-point game. Angola threatening a major upset. Ibrahim Afai. 3-pointer from Bamba Diallo, rims out. Gorgui Dieng rebounds it. And are they going to call it unsportsmanlike? No, they're just going to put him on the line for 2. What developments. Missed free throws. Look at the 3. Gonçalves. He couldn't throw it in the ocean from the beach before this, and here he is. You just have to keep backing yourself. He's got a nice shot.
Yeah, he's 3 of 17 for the tournament, and it doesn't matter. You just, if you're open, hit it. And Angola, believe what strength they're showing. Well, we knew that pre-game, that strength, adversity, all the things you need to deal with a tough Senegal team Angola had, and having abundance, and they're really showing it now.
Boniface Ndong, it's been like this for the entire tournament. He's had a lot of disagreements over there with the commissioner's table. I know he's a new coach at the AfroBasket. He had coached in the qualifiers, but clearly something is not right over there with his the way he's calling his timeouts, or there's something wrong with the table, not communicating with him the right way. He's got to forget about that and use the timeout.
Yeah, he's still going. You know, they've got to just stay calm here. They're being challenged for the first time this AfroBasket.
Try to pass it straight to goal. We want a quick foul. All right?
Senegal can probably not believe how they haven't been able to pull away. And all I can say is this Angola team has never stopped believing. And certainly not Gonçalves nor these fans. But the free throw woes of Senegal have hurt them a little bit. But they've hurt them a lot here at the end. Jing takes his time, and that's why he earns the big money. Makes the first. Trying to get back up to at least a 4-point lead here. I'm sure Tunisia's back at the hotel watching this one with interest, the defending champions. Jing makes the second. That's a 4-point lead. 2:40 remaining. Angola, I don't think anybody after their 0-2 start to this tournament would have picked them to be in this position against Senegal. But here he is, Gonçalves again. Kind of fades back short. Gilson Bango goes after it. He's got nowhere to go. He gets it to Gakou, goes up, and he scores despite Jing coming up from behind.
And Gakou wants the foul, and he's got a good point. But great job by Bango, showing really big strength. And Gakou does the rest.
Well, Bango battling away with Jing. Now see how the Senegal team performs under pressure. We haven't seen it for the entire tournament. The ball knocked away. And the foul called. So Fai will go to the line with the wry smile. Watch this. Oh yeah, he got it. He got it. Yeah, that's a foul. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, definitely. But you've got to make him. Naresh knows he's got to make him earn the points the hard way.
5 consecutive missed free throws for Senegal down the stretch. Oh no, sorry, Jing made. Did Jing make 1 or 2?
2.
He
to
made
give
2.
them the 4-point lead,
But
yeah.
5 big free throws missed by Senegal late. Fai again misses. Jing though keeps it alive. The putback by Diallo. Jing again gets it back. And Angola's inability to rebound on the missed free throws. Badio gets in, he gets swatted by Gilson Bango. Gakou chases it and gets it in the corner and hands it off. Gonçalves, Angola can tie it. This is unbelievable drama unfolding in Kigali. Senegal clinging to a 2-point lead against Angola. And Bango goes up for the dunk. Gilson Bango does it again.
And that's where I like Gilson Bango, right at the hoop. Nice drop off by Gonçalves. And Bango does the rest.
Well, you've got to get the ball to Jing, surely down low if you're Senegal. Or do you try to free up one of your shooters? What are they going to do? They're dribbling around right now. Pierre Henry gets in, and Gakou, he calls the charge, and Henry is out of the game. Gakou taking one for the team.
Incredible defense by Angola. They're doing it again. Defensive end, not giving up, used to adversity. And Gakou, the latest hero for Angola, and Jeff, they can take the lead.
This is unbelievable. Bango with 11 points, 10 rebounds, his third double-double of this FIBA AfroBasket. It hasn't all been pretty today. But boy, Has he been effective? Well, the final minute, folks. Buckle them up. Get ready for a bumpy ride to the finish. Moraes gets in, goes off 1 foot, misses the shot. And did he? Well, the horn has gone off. And really, look, this was the shot from Bango, the dunk that tied it.
Yeah, I like that. Gets out of Ibrahim Afai's eye line, and before Afai can react and block the shot, Bango's dunked it, and I think that's where he's great, really dangerous.
Look at this Angola team. They are really together. Forget the doubters. They believe in themselves. They've heard everyone talking about how the golden era of Angola is over, and they don't want to hear about it. They have been digging in.
Yeah, they've dug in since the first game.
Well, Wojtek over there looking at it with Abulu and Jose. The Egyptian and Panamanian referees. And the Polish referee looking at the video. Now, what are they looking at? The time?
Well, it was a floater from Carlos Moraes, so I don't think there was much.
Okay, so this is it.
Is it a charge? Are they going to say it's a charge? Are they looking at maybe that? Because this is huge.
I'd have to see it again. He was in the keyway. Let's see, what is the call here? Shot clock 19, 18. Oh no, the clock stopped is what it was.
Yeah.
Okay, so the clock stopped in the middle of the play.
Yeah, I was looking at the shot clock when he attacked Moraes,
Right.
and I thought it didn't look right. So
at the free throw line right now, here we go again. Okay, so look at the clock right now. It's not moving. 50.2 seconds, 19 on the shot clock.
yeah, it's frozen. So they just got to see how many seconds that sequence of play took up, and then adjust accordingly. But there was close to a charge.
I assume they're going to give the ball to Senegal.
Yeah, it should be. That was good defense, making it tough. They weren't going to give him the three, Moraes, so he had to make another heroic move. He tried this time with the floater. Didn't quite come off, so...
Well, I have to say, more than anything, you know, as we have a stoppage in play here, I'm just almost kind of happy to see Angola playing this well, because they have really battled in this AfroBasket. And when you lose 2 games the way that they did in overtime on opening night, and then to Rwanda, the host, it seems like your world is caving in.
Yeah.
They could have easily just packed up and gone home. But they have done well to get to this point. Yeah. And this is what tournament play is all about. You just got to survive and advance.
Yeah.
And they are scrapping with their traditional rivals. One of their traditional rivals, Senegal. So the referees are saying 45.2 seconds on the game clock and a new shot clock for Senegal, who have possession.
Of course, the last time they met, Jeff, at AfroBasket in the quarterfinal stage, Senegal won 66-57. I mean, and we're tied at 74, and it's another mind-blowing game here at AfroBasket, Jeff. Incredible.
Branco Badio bringing it up against Dundao here in the final minute, and again, the clock did not start. Whoever's on the clock is either having some issues with the hardware or needs a cup of coffee. Nothing wrong with that. I just had one.
Yeah,
just need to wake up over there. What's happening? Now they've advanced. I'm lost for words. The graphic says 50.2 seconds, but it started with 45.2. So
right. So they just need to get that married up.
A little bit of confusion reigns.
And the refs need to get this right, because the coaches, you know, Pep Claris is smiling now, but he's right there making sure this is correct, and as he should do. I've been so impressed with Pep Claris the whole way through this competition, especially in the press conferences when he was questioned after their second defeat.
Yeah, no, he's
Spoke
been
very
terrific.
well.
Pep has been in step. There's no doubt about it. He's a good rep for Angola. Branco Badio, tie game, puts it up, and the ball falls to Fi on the baseline. Is he going to put up a tough shot? He's going to make it look easy. He powered his way up.
Yeah, well.
And now back to Angola, who can hold it for the last shot. Might they do that? Might they try to get the basketball to Moraes for three? It's a risky strategy.
They need to keep moving without the ball. Don't just stand around.
Oh, and Gakko has turned it over. They've got to get up and commit the foul. Unbelievable, the opportunity. It took a great shot from Fi.
Yeah.
He's able to go up over Gakko.
Yeah,
and then at the other end, Gakko. Now they can go and review it if they want to be sure if he was playing the ball, if this is a basketball play. That Senegalese fan is certainly getting excited about what's transpiring here in front of us. Paco's on the right.
Yeah.
And they will indeed look at it. They have the potential, or they have the ability to do this. This is what they should do. They should review it.
Yeah, it wasn't a great offense by Angola. And this is the issue for me, Big stepping out. Gaku's involved in the play, and then you've got someone like Badio's right there.
For some reason, he hesitated giving it to Shilde Dondao.
I just think, hey, you're the big, set the screen for Gonçalves.
Oh,
Gonçalves can then create.
I hate to say it,
yeah.
I think they're going to call it unsportsmanlike for Angola. Yeah. What an anticlimactic finish to what has been a thrilling encounter.
Yeah.
But missed free throws and a big mistake at the end by Angola could end up being decisive.
Yeah, Mingas needed to foul, but it's so unfortunate. He's the one with 4 fouls, Moraes. And
here it is again. Watch him. Is he playing the ball at all?
Well,
maybe at the beginning.
Yeah.
If they have another angle, here we go. Look at it this way.
Yeah. Gaku's double team. Great job from Badio, and then he sprints across and just can't slow down. Here he comes, and he just, well, it ends up.
Are you going to say unsportsmanlike, 2 free throws and possession?
So unfortunate for Angola, but they needed a better look. They were standing around for me, and, you know,
at the end of the day, it comes down to execution, and they did not execute their last offense.
Yes, and they didn't take a timeout, or maybe.
It's a tough one to get used to, you know, if you're the defense and you know you have to stop the clock with the foul.
But they didn't take a timeout. Senegal scored, and then they went straight into their offense. But they would have spoken a lot about end game situations. How are we going to run this play?
Boy,
they are really struggling, Jeff, from the line down in the fourth quarter.
At least he makes 1 of 2.
Yeah.
Certainly a little bit of the shine on his AfroBasket has come off today with his performance, but
still pretty good.
Right. It says 6 of 6 there, doesn't it? Oh no, that's before
6 of 7.
Okay. Anyway, well, timeout on the floor. Senegal have possession.
The ball out, all right? G, over here, all right? So you pin down for G. G, look how if they try to deny you, fake you try to get the ball, all right? Here, so Jarini, Bronco, all right? You pin down. Alga, you flare, and then you go to the ball, all right? Go to the fight. Now, Pini, double chicken out. Sorry, okay, read it like maybe cut to the basket to ball pass, all right? So pin down for G, like a L up, move up to the ball. No, we cannot.
There's 1 of 2 things that's going to happen here. Either Angola are going to get a steal and go down, or they're going to try to foul without committing an intentional or unsportsmanlike. And then it comes down to whether or not Senegal make their free throws.
Yeah, I think they got the first couple of seconds and Moraes almost in tears. I mean, he has just been
well, it's disappointment for Moraes,
Yeah, he looks devastated in sporting terms there.
He's been brilliant today. Now they look to get it in. They get it into Badio, and he's fouled quickly by Dundao.
And that's the correct play for Angola. Have dealt out Dundao and Gonçalves all over the ball. They're the two better defenders for Angola. And they didn't take, there wasn't much time off the clock, maybe 1 second. So Branco Badio can ice it for Senegal.
Well, you'd think he could ice it. Even then, crazy things happen in basketball. He makes the first. It almost thought about coming out there. So now he makes both. So it's a 5-point game. That's not going to do it. He needed a long pass, didn't he? They don't have time to pass it. They got to put it up. And that's it. And a bitter defeat for Angola, who, quite frankly, folks, in many respects, it feels like they deserve more.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, Senegal hold it together and make the plays when they had to. They win it 79-74 over Angola to advance to the semifinals.
Yeah, great job by Senegal. They were the favourites coming in, unbeaten, but really untested. And Angola gave them all they could handle today. And they thought they were in control, and Angola came bursting back with Carlos Moraes again in the second half with an unbelievable game. But just not quite enough on this occasion for Angola. There's the stats, 41% from 2, 34% from 3 for Angola, 47% from the free throw line, not good enough. 66% from the line for Senegal, 10 of 29 from 3 and 15-32 from 2. 44 to 45 rebounds to Angola, 21 to 16 assists to Senegal, and turnovers 16 for Senegal and 13 for Angola. So good job there. Badio and Moraes lead the way. Moraes 28 points, Badio 14, 13 for 5, Jiang 13, and for Senegal and Angola 11 points for Bango, 13 points for Gonçalves. So close, but Angola will depart this AfroBasket, but they have left us with many great memories.
Yeah, absolutely. Tremendous effort by those guys. They battled. They battled.
You've got to feel for it.
It's a tough loss. You know, we talked about how they were up against it, dropping their first 2 games. You know, had all the elements of a great story about how you keep persevering.
Yeah. And
as you look at the highlights here,
yeah,
you know, the thing is, the reality is they trailed for much of the game, and when they came back, they pulled level and they had possession. They had a chance to take the lead.
Sure, and Moraes misses. In the end, Senegal just do enough, winning by 5. But remember, they were tied. That's 72.
So, I mean, you also have to really tip your hat. You know, Senegal, they didn't have it thrown away. They had to make some plays at the end. They were challenged really for the first time. Branco Badio was held in check.
Yes.
Gorgui Dieng looked like he was going to assert himself early on, but even Angola really almost dealt with him as well as anybody could hope to. And perhaps the opponents that Senegal are going to face next in this tournament are going to perhaps learn from that. But I'll tell you what, it's going to be a tough ask, whoever goes up against this Senegal, because Angola pushing them that closely, and they still hold on to win. They are deep, talented, and determined. So you can see they have punched their ticket to the semifinals at the FIBA AfroBasket here in Kigali, Rwanda. They will take on the winner of the next game tonight, Cote d'Ivoire and Guinea, which tips off in about 47 minutes. We hope you're with us. Thanks again for watching, folks. One final time, Senegal win it, 79-74 over Angola.